not going to come at you like you're a child,
No,
but I'm going to raise it to your attention. I can't correct it for you. I'll
no.
bring it to your attention.
And you said something a good point. Children, do not treat your mates as kids.
Now see, that's one that's hard because I'm gonna assume the woman doesn't want to treat her man like a kid. I don't think it happens overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the one thing that we have to be honest with,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like a woman who's nagging. I don't think she started nagging overnight. These are
Mm-hmm.
progressive actions and behaviors that it just has to be. I just assume is occurring.
I
Cause
thought so too.
you wouldn't you wouldn't walk up to a young lady or start to speak intimately with the young lady that you knew from school or you knew from work or you knew from anywhere and you felt like she spoke to you like you was her son,
True.
right?
They're very true.
You wouldn't take her out, you wouldn't wine and dine her, you wouldn't lay down, you wouldn't cuddle up with her, you wouldn't be on no Netflix and chill, nothing
No.
with the woman who belittles you and makes you feel like a child when something hits the fan.
Yes, I would think that. Damn, because if that's the case, what sense of self do you have?
Hmm. But also, what sense of self about the woman? Because the woman wouldn't sign up in the beginning for a man who she felt like she had to speak to him like he was a child.
Learn behavior.
Learn behavior. Oh,
Learn
so we're
behavior.
being told
If
that
this
some
is how
women.
she's raised, she's looking for that same type of person to be her mate that she can control.
Oh, that's a super broken. That's
Oh,
a that's
yes,
a
that's
that's a
shattered.
woman who's intentionally looking for a beta male. What I'm
Oh,
referencing
God.
is in most situations though, that thing broke down.
Yep.
That's a respect that had been broken down.
Yes. Yes. Definitely, without question. Had to
Yeah.
be. I mean, there's no. If you're a woman who basically you're trying to say, I'm going to make the man I want. I don't. I'm basically I got a starter kit. So I'm just going to add to this man and make him what I want him to be. So really, you don't want a mate. You want somebody that you can make and show the world. I took this clay and I made this masterpiece from this clay. You don't even care what the dude was. It's just kind of like if you
As
allow me to
long as you had
mold
a
you.
man
Well, it ain't a man. That's a level one.
ish, a
Yeah,
man thing.
yeah, man thing.
Male.
Because a real man wouldn't allow that to happen. First, they're looking at
Mm-mm.
her crazy. Are you trying to make me over to something? And if she start to, well, okay, let me tell you, you're not going to tell me what to do. I know what I need to do. I know I need to handle my business, and I know who
Right.
I am.
Right.
So if you do not accept what you see, then we shouldn't be together because I'm not going to accept it. Because you start telling me how to do me, I'm gonna have a problem. Just like you would have a problem if I tell you what you need to do you. Because then you'd be like, "Oh, you ain't my kid. I ain't your kid." We're gonna have a problem there. But if a level one guy allow that to happen,
Mm-hmm.
then you're surprised. I can't believe he's level one. I thought he was level three. No, 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 lady. You knew he was level one. And again, then a lot of women make the mistake where they take a level one dude and they spend all the time and effort and everything to build him to maybe level two, beginning level two, and then he leaves.
That was where I was going with that.
Well, he should leave.
But
No, he leaves her.
he leaves her.
He's supposed to leave her.
But she don't expect that because
Exactly.
she's like, I'm building him for me, not for nobody else.
No, because what ends up happening is that he leveled up by himself. See, the job again is for both of us to engage in a journey alongside of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Generally speaking, when you're pouring your everything into a man in order to help him to level up, you've put yourself on pause.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not leveling up alongside of him. So
Mm-hmm.
now he has. Why would a level two? Why would any players on level two want to play with any players on level one? It doesn't make sense. So the problem is the fact that you thought that you was going to pour your everything into him and thought that you was going to allow him to get up on your shoulders and get you there? Can you get it? You try to get him to level 2, right? And you down on level 1 and you thought he was supposed to like throw down the rope
And pull you
and
with
to
him.
help pull you. That because again we grow alongside of each other. We show up equally yoked, right?
Equally.
Yoked, bringing
Yep.
100% to the table, not 50-50, 100-100,
Yep.
right? And then we go through the life journey together, both trying to progress, both trying to bring our best self to the table, right? Because why would a man who's out here doing big things, doing great things, overcoming things, making sacrifices, becoming more and more disciplined, want to be involved with someone who lacks discipline? Because again, you sent him through school, you sent him through job career training, right? You made
Yep.
sure he attained the skills along the way. Did you attain those skills along the way? No. So now when he goes to present in front of a certain group of people, he looks polished.
Yes,
He
does.
presents very well.
Yep.
When you go to present in front of those same group of people, you don't look polished. You
No.
don't look well.
Nope.
Y'all are on two different playing fields.
Yes.
How long can he keep you and present you to his new group, his new level of people?
That's very true. And you've done all that to get him there, and
Yeah.
you think, oh, he's going to pull me up with him. No.
No.
Or better yet, he looks at number 2. He said, oh, she's a whole new world. He's never seen me before. So
And
now,
it is.
He don't turn around.
no, because he's like, I ain't going back to that. I'm here now. No.
It's the very idea of, if you could do this for me, why didn't you do this for you?
Because
He didn't have to turn around.
no, because you, as the woman, you wanted a particular guy. You wanted to control the guy.
Oh, you wanted control
Control.
with it.
Yes.
With this type of guy.
Yes, you wanna
Which
control
does
him.
speak to your issue, right? You don't want to level up. And technically you don't even want a level 2 type of man. You just want a man who you can control.
At your level, which could be a level 1. Because
At any level.
at
You'll
You want a
take
guy.
him at
That's
You want a
any
guy
level.
who's like. You want the assets and resources of a guy who makes his own decisions, but you want to make the decisions for him.
There you go. That's exactly what you want. And you're going to think that's going to work out for you? It's all millions of women who thought that way in the past and currently and in the future that's going to learn the hard lesson. Because when you start to do all that and want to control him, he gets out there, it's like a dog. You keep him locked in the back and he just run around the back. And then one day he see that split in the fence. He's like, Pew. He threw that because he's tired of running around in the yard because you control everything. Now in the neighborhood, he's like, oh man, they got
It's
all
like
kinds of-
this out here.
What? I ain't coming back. So now you're surprised that where the dog at? Dog gone.
Doggone.
And now you mad. I done spent all my good time trying to mold him, control him, make him what I want him to be. Now some other bitch done took him and made him, and now he done married her, made her right. Now you just gruntled. Now you're mad.
Yep.
Then you teed off. Then you threw him in. He's another one you threw in the bag. So you can go around and tell everybody, all the guys you'd have made who done let you down and made you feel bad.
Because you didn't do this, not your first time doing it.
Oh no! I told you it's a bag. It's a bag of dudes you did that too. But every time you think, no, this guy's different. No, it's not this different. You're broken and maybe shattered.
And you keep doing the same thing
And-
over and over
And
over
over
again.
and over again. And if you find a guy who's weak enough to say, I'm gonna marry you, even though he may not even like you. But he gonna go for the flow because he knows she gonna pay for this. She gonna keep these clothes on me.
Constantly attracts the opportunistic man,
Yes.
right? Most of the men are going to get their come up via this woman who's allowing this,
No doubt.
right?
No doubt. Yes.
And you technically have no reason to allow it. You're allowing it because somebody is spending some time. There's probably not even an appropriate amount of time,
Nope.
and some bit of attention on you.
Some.
It's probably not even an appropriate amount of attention on you.
No.
And you give them so much. You pour so much into someone who pours nothing into you. A man who has nothing to pour
Zero.
is a foolish man. What they say, broke guys don't deserve no Yeah, I know that's right. It's actually the foolish man who doesn't deserve any.
Yeah, no.
Because what he gonna give you in return?